see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the winners of 6 straight. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Tar Heels will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Stanford's offense will get first crack at it today. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. Breaks into the open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on first and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Fakes the grab on the left. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So North Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Makes the catch. It's Cross. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Lopez wants to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's good.
Yeah, and you see... In today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space. It's good. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
When QBs are able to do this and just pull it down after he's sat back there in the pocket a little bit and go make plays, so frustrating for a defense. If I blitz and play man-to-man, nobody's looking at the QB, he can make a big play. If I sit back, he can still scramble, run up, and get a big play. So hard to defend this guy.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Brown wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6.
Really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Brown will throw it quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Here's the give off the left side. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. He did not hesitate, going for it on fourth and short from the 49. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Ready to fire from the pistol. Brown wants to pass. It's picked off. That's number 10. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Motion from the wideout. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play doesn't feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it first and 10. Looking downfield on first down, using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. The inside handoff. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They plow ahead with the one, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's looking to throw on third and short. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And that pass was knocked down, but the good defensive play is not going to stand. I think the D was in the neutral zone.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tar Heel! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan, come out in the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Power football with the run. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They'll try the run. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Now that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
He's got an open man. It's a running room. Touchdown, UNC! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Brown will throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Irvin.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's brought down after the spin move. Game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Lopez to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw again. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
White 53. White 53.
They'll run for it. And the Tar Heels get it past the sticks. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision there.
Yeah, and I really don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches. I'm going for it, especially when you're inside of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punting the ball. Now, go for it.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off play action. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Brown wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this.
Turning it on. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They kick it away on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off-play action on first down. Here's a hit. He'll try to do it himself. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. Extra DBs on the field to defend the pass. The give to the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He'll have to boom one from 58 yards out and be mindful to guide it in from the left hash. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
One more snap coming before halftime. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading up.
There he goes. Oh, it's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they... Take it, they are in business after the fumble recovery. Great place to start for this offense. Brown will throw it. That's caught. It's Irvin. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Irvin. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Stanford to the line on 3rd and long.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play. play sets this offense up on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina! And the stomping has commenced.
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a cut. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
So now it's second and long. Brown wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's going for the goal line. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And here's the third interception of the night. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tar Heels. One thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turned on the Jets, making the big play.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. The give to the tailback. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. They bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Lopez to pass. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Irvin. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. They're working that left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Irvin. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
I love screen passes on offense, and you got to do them in different ways. To the running backs, you can do them to receivers, do them to tight ends. Didn't gain any yards on that one. Don't be afraid to dial that play up again later.
From the gun on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Got a man. It's Goss. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll run the toss. Looking for room at the 30. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Doyle. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive...
Turning it on! Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Right down the middle. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get there. Back.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Doyle. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Pulls it in. It's good. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Spins away. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the...
Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Bulldozes his way through. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Time running out, and he goes down at the 30.
Microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long. Early.
There he goes. And they're able to make the tackle.
And when you're the defensive side of the football right now, at this point in the game, you know the game's over, that they run the football. Listen, you're trying to still compete. You're putting other guys in the football game. This is our standard. We're not giving up yards. We're not going to let them break tackles. And I think the defensive coordinator finally has something to complain about.
Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator, because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Coming out with it, it's Taylor. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lopez to pass. Going up top. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Culliver. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And he was trying to cash in the end. This red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield on first down. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.